Hi folks, you're looking upslope at the Brushy Canyon. All the white lines there are measured section locations from the slope and basic consortium data. We're busy putting all that data into VRGS now, and some of the photo panels as well, which I'm zooming in on at the moment. You can see this area right here called the gooseneck. This is in the more sand-prone distal portion of the system. Then we'll spin back around, look back towards the slope. You can see all of the data that we're currently getting in. Here we're going to pass by the Buena Vista locale that's right there, where there's some behind the outcrop cores that we're trying to get into VRGS2. And then we're going to zoom in on an area called Popo Pollo, and you can see some of the kind of three-dimensional outcrops that are available for this project. So we have all the measured section data, kind of detailed core description level data, and so we'll be working on getting that into shape pretty soon. Now we're going to zoom into the more proximal portion of the system. You can see that right here. Here's the famous road cut through the highway, and you can see the channel margin noted there with a little pink line, and that's a 5-meter scale bar there. So we'll flip also around to the other side of the outcrop, where you can see the trend of that channel margin pointing back to the northeast. Okay, so hopefully you're not motion sick by now, but we're going to go over to the most proximal kind of outcrops that I'll show you today. This is an area called Salt Flat Bench. You can see El Capitan behind that image there. That's the younger carbonate reef system that's prograding out over this unit. We're particularly interested here at Salt Flat Bench in these large erosional surfaces in the silty section there. Those darker colors represent organic rich siltstone facies. And so I'll spin around where you can see some of the relief on some of those surfaces, as well as the sort of sandy unit that's been focused on before. Finally, we'll go to a little bit more proximal units. So now the paleocurrent is basically going into the page here, and we'll zoom around another 5-meter scale bar, showing you some really beautiful stacked channel margins here. These are nice turbidite channel margins, zooming in there. Then we're going to zoom back out. We call this area King Canyon, named after P.B. King, who did the original mapping here in this basin. And then I'm going to take you over. The pink line there is showing a really beautiful, fully preserved submarine channel element, which you can see the mapped portion of there. So first we'll zoom into the left-hand margin. Again, paleocurrents here pretty much going right into the page. And then we're going to zoom over through the axis of the element, and we're going to finally zoom in one more 5-meter scale bar. There we're going to zoom all the way in to the right-hand margin of this system here. So this is the kind of data that we're putting together with the project. Hope you enjoyed it.